Hi. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? My previous recording program, the license was done, and I thought, let's try something new, and that is why I tried OBS. That's where we're at now. As you can see, I made a very professional, amazing starting page. It is very grand. It's very me. As you can see, all the things that are important to me. Um, is OBS being shit? No, it's being really great. The thing that is shit is all the tutorials who do not get to the point. I got impatient, so I made this, as you can see. But it looks very good. Let's all be honest. Let's all be for real. Um, I have a talent for this. And I'm not gonna apologize for that. It's just like who I am. Just who I am. Um, but I also wanted to try out a little like streaming puppet. And I had one in the previous program. And I didn't want to do it this time. I wanted to try it out from just OBS, but again, I got impatient because I just wanted to draw. Because that's what we're gonna do today, guys. I swear it. I swear it. Here's the next scene. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm drawing, as you can see. It looks so shit. Anyway, we're gonna draw today. We're gonna draw. I swear we will. I have to try out one thing. Open up. Did it show files? Sometimes it all of a sudden shows my files. I don't think it did. Nice. Nice. I don't want guys to see this mess that is that is my files. Normally we'd have a little closet with little dolls to show us what we're drawing. Not tonight. However, I was thinking about some things. The Luigi cat looks different now. First of all, that's just me. I don't know if you noticed, but I am an overweight, fat, purple cat in real life as well. So you can lose the cat part. And it's just, we have to do what we have to do. We have to work with what we have right now. Could I have made a really great one and wait till I went live? Yes. Absolutely. But when I want something, I do something, okay? When I do something, I go for it. And one thing I wanted to do maybe tonight, because are you guys ready? Last stream we made this. We could continue with that. However, I also thought about doing small little scenes, because if there's one thing the grandchildren really like that Mama Luigi provides to them, is interactions with the characters and the boys. That people eat this shit up. I made this in like, I think 30 minutes. eating it up. Eating it up. Hi, Leaford. My cat is here as well. My roommate. Just two cats having to pay the rent. He doesn't pay rent, I do. Right? Hello. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking about just doing some fun interactions. Some fun interactions with these guys. And you guys can tell me what kind of reaction you want to see. I'm such a good streamer, you know. Power couple right there. They're a power couple. I've put in so much hours into Tomodachi Life already. It is embarrassing. It is really dumb. They do have, in case you missed it on my Tumblr, these two do have a kid right now. They have a little son. Usually, hyena mothers have a hard time surviving their pregnancy of the childbirth. Yina went through it, got out on top. Buns of steel, thighs of steel. The kid came out perfectly fine. The kid in question, I want to show the kid. The kid in question. At this moment, the baby was born and I was working from home. My laptop had to reinstall Windows, so it took a while. So I had some time. I had some time in the morning. In the morning, I'm bright, I'm there, I'm present. So I made the child I made a child like a different hairdo and all of that. I've been getting a lot of comments that it's just a mini roogie. You can fight me in the parking lot. You can fight me in the parking lot right now. I'm ready to fight any of you because I disagree. He has the eye color of his mom, he has the nose of his mom, and he has the personality of his mom. So, and maybe, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a little ruggy. Maybe it is. Yeah. But, like, not exactly. That's just what I'm getting at. It's just not exactly. I named him Dicky because I play Tomodachi Life in Dutch, so it usually gives Dutch names. And I do not have anything against Dutch names. I actually really like Dutch names. If I ever have a child, probably is gonna have a good old Dutch name. However, the ones they were going with here didn't really didn't really didn't really suit the vibe. Let's just say that. It didn't really suit the vibe. Goku, his hair does stand up. His hair does stand up. His hair does stand up. However, I have amazing news, of course. He's not the only one with a child, with a baby on the island. Trey and Princess Rosalina from Nintendo, from Mario Galaxy, they have two children right now, a boy and a girl. They're very happy. Um, and Riddle and Barbara from Genshin Impact also have a child. He's like a little. It's a boy. He looks very scary, but we love him. Other than that, Jade really wants to marry Princess Zelda. But they are a couple. But Molly's is also in love with Princess Zelda, so it's getting kind of hard. Leona and Musa were together, but then Leona wanted to break up, which left Musa very heartbroken. However, today she was like, I'm gonna ask if he wants me back because I want him back, which, you know, is kind of accurate to the Musa Riven lore, so I'm flowing with it. Leona did took her back, so they're back again. Again. Jack is married to Bloom. I have every Wings girl on my island, because I wanted to have more females, and I just do not have a lot of female characters. That's why eventually I put Yina on there. I was like, I don't have anyone, so but she will be the only one I throw on there. But yeah, those are this the soap right now. No, actually, Kater is in love with Tamaki from Boku no Hero Academia. He's also in love with Kater. They live together. However, they're not in a relationship. They're both too shy. They are both too shy to do anything. Other than that, half of the island was in love with Jamil at one point. The other half with Silver. That was amazing. Floyd recently fell in love with Rev from Angel Friends. If you guys know Angel Friends, welcome in my group of people I respect. Rev is also in love with Floyd. They're both in love with each other. However, they do not know each other. It was both love at first sight. It was both love at first sight. Silver right now, I don't think he has a love interest right now, but at one point there were like 3 women in love with him. And that's big on my island, okay? That's big. That's big. There were 3 women in love with him. 3 women were in love with Jamil as well. One of them, I think Flora was in love with Jamil. Flora was in love with Jamil, but who was in love with Flora? Kaleem. That's the soap we have on my island, okay? The triangles, the thing. It's just everyone being in love with Jamila Silver just get an event. I agree. I absolutely agree. Those are 2 very pretty boys. I will say so. No one is in love with my boy Kaleem. Which, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. So, and what did we have more? I feel there are way more couples. I can't blame them for like Jamila and Silver. Me neither. Oh, Kaleem is now in love with Erica from Princess in the Pauper. Important. Annalise from Princess and the Pauper is in love with Jamil. Erica is also in love with Jamil. They're both in love with Jamil. Yeah. So anyway, I have a child. This is a child. I don't have a child. Do not have a child in real life. Don't worry. Well, not don't worry. A lot of my friends already going on. They have all children. They buy houses, and me, I have 5 of the 7 big Twisted Borderlands statues. So like the bigger figurine ones. So who's really winning? I want to draw some little fun interactions. Or maybe I'm gonna regret asking this to you guys. Or we can finally draw, after all this time, the one and only Jacques. We can also draw Jacques. I have not been drawing Jacques ever. I only drew him once. He does not get any messages. Like, I get a lot of people messaging me about, like, the partners of people I haven't drawn yet, or a lot of from Jamil, who I also only draw once, also from Rollo, who I only drew once. They're nothing, but no one is talking about Jacques, and it just hurts me. It hurts to see my boy be like disrespected that way, because like he's Jacques. Also, we're gonna kind of like maybe give him a personality. Maybe we're gonna give him personality. Perhaps, perchance, maybe. They had a child. They had Dicky. Okay, but what interaction would you want to draw so we can see who Jacques is up against? I thought Jacques is popular. Stephanie, he isn't. No one is telling me anything about Jacques. It's actually kind of fun because I used to be known, and known is a very big word because, you know, who am I? However, people go for me for like, oh, I want a pretty boy to be drawn. Here's money. Thank you. I drew boys. I mostly drew men. And then for the joke, I drew Gina. And then I drew a lot of girls. And now nobody's talking about any of the boys I draw. They're only talking about the girls. And this is why we don't need feminism. You give us hardly anything to look on to. True. Fair. 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 Let me see if I can find Jacques in my files, because he's like down under. What if he's Australian? There we go, there's Jacques. I took inspiration from, of course, Bill from Alice in Wonderland. Right. Bill is kind of like a little loser. So perhaps you gotta loserify him. Perhaps he's gonna be like a little bit of like a... I don't know the English word, but it's like that cafe SpongeBob didn't want to go to. Not pussy, but like different. The most important character in Alice in Wonderland, absolutely. Absolutely he is. He is. Bill is. Because Bill is, well, you know, he moves the plot forward. He has amazing character growth. And it really shows the potential of what the story actually is behind the scenes, and from like emotional perspective, what it does to a person. Goober? Is it goober? No, that does not sound right. If there's any Dutch people hearing this, doetje. A doetje. That's what I'm... A doetje. Basically, to roll back to Tomodachi Life, Kater is in love with Tamaki from Boku no Hero Academia, right? I see that happening. So I want to put some of Tamaki into Jakaki, okay? Let me... Isn't Jacques one of the girlies too? He is! Kinda, I guess. He is friends with Yina. I think. Someone did suggest him being the janitor at that school, but I really like the rule no boys allowed for them. Like, no boys allowed, which is very hard for some of them, but... Let me first get something to drink. So more shy and anxious boy, exactly. But like you know, but not, we are not gonna change his muscle mass. Don't worry. I already feel people are panicking. I already feel people are not having a good time merely by the fact, merely of the thought that Jacques could be different in muscle mass. Don't worry. We will never make someone skinnier. Whew. What she's doing in here? Hello? Jacques, come here. And we're gonna draw Kier. I missed you, Jacques. We all did. We all did in unison. I get stopped on the street from people saying, "Wait a minute, we're in shock." Maybe an awkward guy or calm or quiet guy. I feel kind of like, but also I like think out loud. I think out loud while drawing. You know, like I try to figure things out with drawings. So maybe I'm drawing this and I'm like, this is so shit. And then I throw it over the roof. So it could be just that we are not doing this. So. But that's why I have you guys. We're a team. We're all in this together. I kind of feel like... Because, wait. Wait. Alice in Wonderland. Bill. Bill. He's just kind of like an awkward little guy. You know what I'm saying? He's an awkward little... I heard a meow from the other door. Here he is. Here he is. So we're all on like one page, okay? I hear High School Musical. I waken like a sleeper agent. This song, What Time Is It, was stuck in my head for literally years. I woke up every morning and I thought, what time is it? It was at one point just awful. Let's see. Oh, we have something else we can kind of get inspiration from. He's just kind of like an awkward little guy. See? He's a little awkward. He's a bit awkward. And this kind of thing, that's the kind of the vibe I want to capture. The vibe I want to capture. That's the vibe we're gonna capture. A High School Musical fan would low-key eat? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You sings bed on it, so our stress speakers. No. Bed on it would be sung by... I think, who would be Sek? He would be a basketballer, so I bet it's fucking as Jamil. Oh, it's Jamil. And then they're gonna do half of the event explaining every reference. That's what they're gonna do. That's every event nowadays. They point at something. Look, a fork. Did you know? Long ago there was a mermaid and she had like she was brushing her hair with a fork. And now everywhere you should look is a fork. You can buy forks here. Wow. She believed that if you believed in yourself, you could do anything. And she wanted to go. They explain every single thing all the way. Bring me back to the old days, dude. Bring me back to the old days. Bring me back to just them being little high schoolers and annoying one another. High School Musical fan featuring the basketball club members, all of them. Gotta Get Your Head in the Game is one of the best High School Musical songs there is. I will not be answering any questions. It's just like, he's kind of like, you know, we're also gonna do an interaction with Kater. The reason why I haven't really drawn Jacques, emotional backstory incoming, is, well, you guys, I personally just really do not like Kater. I really do not like. I think he's fine. He grew on me a little bit because he's generally like really nice, but he's so annoying in not a fun way. So that's why, in case you were wondering, in case anyone is wondering, where did Jacques go? Is that too thick? Is that too thick? It's a dangerous question. That's a dangerous question. Rip KK fans. You know, I am starting to appreciate him, however. I appreciate him more. He could be thicker. You guys. I'm drawing way less men nowadays, but I always been better kinda at women. I've always been better at drawing women. But then I wanted to make a dating sim with a friend, and I was like, shit, now I have to learn how to draw men. So I really started to learn how to draw men. And I do think nowadays I can draw men. You know, I can draw men, period. It took me years, but I can draw men. But even though women still are easier to me, I enjoy drawing men more because it's just, I don't know, it's more rewarding. It's more rewarding. It's more rewarding to me to like figure it out. But it's also fun to draw girls because I had a point where I drew almost only men. And now I'm kind of drawing more women, girls. But that's also fun. Or I draw both. He is a little bit awkward. He's like, oh, sorry. Whoops. I dropped a bucket. I dropped a bucket. You draw pretty men? Thank you. That's my life goal. I went to this, what's it called? Oh, a con. I went to a con. Not, was it last weekend? Yes, last week. I went to a con last week. I went to Dokumi in Germany. Yes, I went to Germany. It's a very big, I went to Germany. It's a very big country. No, it's, is a very big con, dopamine. It was really fun, and I thought, man, I really want to have a booth at a con one day. I want to sell prints, right? So it kind of made me motivated to draw the Zodiac princes again, because I feel like they would sell a little bit better. Because, you don't have to, like, know me or know a lot of shit to kind of appreciate it, but I would also need to do more fan art, of course. But that is just something I really want to do someday. I really want to do someday. I recently heard about Dokumi. My friend worked at like stands at cons, and she said Dokumi is the biggest one. We stood there before. It's really fun. I don't have to this year. Want to go with me? I was like, yeah, sure. All right. Hell yeah. It's with the train like 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours is nothing. Maybe 2 in total because you just have to go with the bus. Blah blah blah. 2 hours. Whole different ass country. I love Europe. We love Europe. We love a train. And we went. It was really hot. Temperature wise, it was really hot. But it was fun. It was fun. But I don't think I want to stand there. First, aim small. Do it in my home country. If you had a booth, I will buy from you your every item. Thanks. That's really kind to say. Thank you. I hope to do that. I know where the one time I wasn't there, you were. Yeah. But like I walked around, so it was like not interesting. I just walked around. I every single time I go out to like a con, because I go to several sometimes, also other ones, or when I'm in public in general, I get so frustrated with people. I think borderline having my period, hot weather makes me insufferable. So I already told my friend, like, I'm gonna be insufferable when we're there. I'm gonna be so awful. I already know. Because it was a lot of people and it was hot and I had a great time, but I complained way too much. She knew, she complained back, we complaining with one another, so it was fine, but I was awful. I'm gonna be honest, I was awful. Everything was saying people just walk in front of me. It was like, I wanted to push people around. I didn't. In the kindness of my heart, I didn't. But every single time, a lot of people are like really slow in front of you, and then they thought, let's just walk with 4 next to one another. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. I want to punch people. I know how some people prefer hot weather over cold weather. Yeah, my friend does. I had this old tantrum. I was like, no, because if it's cold weather, you have a solution. You can get warm. You can get warm. And then if it's hot, you get, yeah, it's really hot. We had fans with us, like hand fans, not electric ones. Anyway, Jacques. I was thinking a long time to change his name, Jacques, because it was just kind of a joke. Most of these characters are all starting as a joke, but I will tell you why I named him Jacques. Because I had someone ask me, like, how do you come up with such great names? And I was like, no, I do not. I steal. I'm a little thief. Because the only reason I call him Jacques was because of this guy. Oh my god, it's almost his birthday. And he's not even the only one, dude. He's not the only one. Like, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Inspiration is everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, there's an opportunity to grab something. The only one I truly made up, like, for example, Yina. Yina is a really dumb name. Not everyone got it the first time I told them. Like, her name is Gina, haha, and not everybody laughed. So that already shows that that's not a good joke. Other things, you know, the only one I truly came up with, which I think is a really fun, cute name, is Prim. It's the only one. Also, I do think I am pronouncing Shadi wrong. I always pronounce it Shadi. But I think in English you can also pronounce it Sherry, which is really weird to me because there's an A there. Shadi. That's what I have in my mind. Shadi. Jacques. We're gonna keep him here. I wanna keep Jacques here. 2 Jacques. Jacques of a kind. Oh. I want him to do like kind of like an awkward. Shari's like a melody in my head, na every day. Like my iPod stick on replay. That's the one, right? I don't play around when it comes to Zero music, okay? I don't play around. 2010? What was it, like 2013? Hell no. I was a teenager back then. I know all of that. Shari's like a melody. I always pronounce it as Shari. Shari. I think we're pronouncing it the same way. Shari. Shari. I have no idea. And when I'm pronouncing it out loud, it always feels different. Okay. We're gonna attempt the awkward boy pose. The like, oh my god. Thank God someone still gets my millennial references. Officially, I am Gen Z. Depending on which side you're from. Depending on which side you go through. I'm from 97. I have 19 in front of my birth year. Yes. I know. I turned 29 last week. In case anyone ever wondered what my old ass age is. I turned 29 last week. Was it last week? No, it was a week in front of that. 2 weeks ago, exactly. I turned 29 2 weeks ago. 29. It is very nice because I have my colleagues at work are all way older than me. So where I'm like, oh my god, I'm already turning 29. They were like, wow, just 29. That's amazing. So yeah. That made it feel better. That made it feel better, but I don't really care anyway. Happy late birthday. Thank you. I went to a museum and had cake with my twin sister. So, low key. Same age? Hell yeah. Then we're Gen C. We're Gen C. Officially, we're Gen C. I know. But like here, we're in the middle. We're in the middle. I haven't read Harry Potter, but I also don't get a lot of like the Gen Z slang. So it's hard. It's hard being me. It's hard being me. Um. This is of course not correct. I just gotta let future Luigi deal with that. That's the question. We're gonna do I'm gonna make it smaller, and then we're just gonna this sketch version. He's gonna wear something big, and you won't notice. You won't notice at all. You won't notice at all. I swear you won't. Finally, Jacques contact, and probably K-Jacques contact. K-Jacques? K-Jacques? That's nice. K-Jacques. K-Jacques. Great name. K-Jacques. We will draw K-Jacques. For you, Dana. For you. What now? Maybe a little bit. You know what? We're gonna park this a little bit. We're gonna just get into it. We're gonna kind of get into it, with just like I don't know, Jacques and Bill. Again, we're gonna keep him. I just want him for like support. He's just gonna be here for support. Is Tumblr your main platform? I think it is, because it's just the most activity, and a lot of times I also post like smaller things, or questions come in and I answer those. I don't answer a lot of questions because I don't want to like. I find it so annoying when I go to someone's Tumblr account and like, oh, I think like I see one piece of art and I'm like, oh, they draw really well, and then you go to their page and you just have to scroll so much to finally find like one piece that they made. I find that really annoying. Maybe I'm just not using Tumblr correctly, who knows? But that's why I try to avoid that with my blog. Sounds so dumb. This is what I do with my blog. But I just, I try to keep it only my art. Reblog if someone draws something for me, because I think that's generally like one of the most amazing things to get. That's always so kind, just to know the thought that somebody thought about you while drawing something specifically for you. So I will always reblock that, because that's just absolutely amazing. But other than that, I try to keep it low key, because I treat a lot of things like that more like an archive than a cool blog. I want to see your fan and your retweets. Same. 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 And I post a lot of social media, but I try not to be on social media a lot, because that just sours my mood very easily. It sours my mood. That's why I almost don't follow a lot of people. I don't interact, and I do get that can come off as kind of like, I don't know, mean. But yeah, it is what it is. I get really in such a sour mood if I do that. I get in such a sour mood. You don't want to see me angry. Anyway, yuck. Wait. I have a vision of a. I have like this That's So Raven moment. we're of course gonna incorporate the ladder in there. If I ever draw a shark without a ladder, assume I'm hacked. Again, it's shark without a ladder and then crypto streams. We're only ever gonna draw him with a ladder. He's nowhere to be found without it. Very important. Very important. Social media these days is really depressing. I'm just here like, I want to see some nice fan art. There are a lot of like cool fan art. You know what I always do? I go on on my Twitter, for example. Sorry, X. Yes, good civilian. What I do on X is I don't follow anyone on X, but a lot of my For You page, that's not For You page, that's a TikTok thing, but it's like a different language, so I just see nice pictures. I see like a lot of fan and of the gacha game I'm playing, like updates, like ooh, a new gacha card. Oh my god, new Twisted Wonderland stuff. Something about nails. Oh my god, that's the kind of stuff I like to see. On my Instagram is just animals and a lot of Japanese mascots. I follow a lot of Japanese mascots on Instagram. I really like Japanese mascots, so it's tolerable. He's like, oh, I'm so... Will I do it? Will I do it? I'm gonna do something. Watch this. Watch this. I do follow Cheeton as well. Cheeton confirmed is a Twisted Wonderland fan because Cheeton commented on 2 of my Twisted Wonderland drawings. I don't know why he would. No, I don't. Yeah, I follow. Do I follow the account? I don't think I followed that account, if I'm being honest right now. Or maybe I do. Doesn't matter. He commented on my stuff as well, so I guess he's a Twisted Wonderland fan. Or the intern just got the got the task of commenting hearts on whatever they saw on the discovering page. But my favorite is let me get the correct one. My favorite one is I follow a lot of pandas. But I also follow Mondo Mascots. He just goes around Japan and captures those oh, and Kumamon. Kumamon is my favorite mascot. Kumamon is this bear. Kuma means bear in Japanese, I'm pretty sure. And every single Friday, I don't know if he's still doing that, but every single Friday he used to post just a photo of himself standing there, and the description would be, I had to translate it in Dutch, but it would be something like, guys, it's Friday, let's go. And I'm like, hell yeah, it is Friday, let's go. Those are the things I want to see on social media. That's the stuff we need as a society. This is Jacques, by the way. Let's make him a little bit beefier because I hear the masses and I will answer to them. No. Because the dynamics I usually like to do with these partner thingies is not in love yet. Like there's potential, but none of them are actually in love. Because I like to climb more, to quote Miley Cyrus, it's the climb. And I enjoy the climb more. So it's either like one-sided, you know, like she likes him, one-sided, or getting there, or friends, question mark. So or yeah, so it is the climb. It is. I can almost see it. A dream I'm dreaming. I don't know what dynamic I want yet, but Jacques is blushing. Jacques is blushing. I guess Cater can look nice. Again, I don't really like Cater that much. I do really like his hair. So maybe it's like that's amazing hair. He's just really nice. I like him a lot when he's interacting with like the younger, like his underclassmen. I do love slow birds. Oh, me too. Me too. Oh, the slower the better. The slower the better. No, actually, not the slower the better. I'm gonna take that back. Because sometimes I do. Because I stopped watching Spy X Family because it was blueballing me too much. It was blueballing me too much, okay? If you lay it down, but also give me something, okay? Because now you're just teasing me. Now you're just teasing me. We can't have that. So like at least like a little bit, you know. But I get a lot of, surprisingly, I get a lot of messages. I got a lot on my inbox. Okay, there are over 800 asks in my inbox right now, and surprisingly a lot, or at least like multiple ones, simply like ask, okay, well, are like Prim and Riddle, Primdle, also known by the local community, um, are they in love or not? And I just whimsical, because that's what I am. I'm whimsy. I'm fun. I'm an amazing person. Just say you're just friends. So people are like, oh yeah, they're friends, like nephews, like nieces and nephews. It's the climb. They're not there yet. It's slow, but also she's fake. So that's also hard to like answer because it's all fake. It's all fake. So actually, they're nothing. She doesn't exist. He exists a little bit less, not. But so it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard being me. Big ass arms. If I have one person ignoring Jacques after this, I'm coming to their house. Because it's getting ridiculous. It's always like, when will you draw another girl? Or, you only draw girls. I had people tell me I'm... because that's the internet. I did have people tell me that I'm a homophobe because it only is girls. I'm like, Jacques. Jacques. Hello. But if you actually answer that makes you look like a dick. So I just ignore those. You should ignore those anyway, but still. Ignoring Jacques like that's the part I'm angry about. You can call me whatever you want. It's a free country. But ignoring Jacques? Ignoring Jacques? Hell no. I only drew him once and he's in the bottom of my straw page, but still. It's a really big deal to me. This is his letter. Very important to him. And he's holding it. He's holding it. And then he's like, oh, oh. Then he's like, ooh, this person is talking to me. I don't think he sounds like that. He sounds, you know, if you're gonna be a hater, at least research. Yeah, exactly. 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 Because I also had people like, actually, Night Raven College is an all boys school, so I'm like, yeah, true. Like, at least research before you hate on me. You can tell me everything you want, dude. You can tell me I'm the most annoying person. You know, you can tell me my art sucks. I think that's all your right, and I don't mind it. Go ahead. Sometimes it's fun to like do a little bit of hate, you know, do like a little bit of hate. But at least do it right. At least do a little research. At least be accurate about it. If you say you're annoying, okay. Like, that's your opinion. That's no research needed. You know, if you just see one thing of me, you're like, she's annoying, go ahead. Go ahead. But don't criticize me for putting girls in Night Raven College when I don't do it. Because that's what they do. That's what I had. I also had people like, most people are nice. Let me say that beforehand. Most people are nice. Have nothing to complain about. But again, at least do your research. But also sometimes it's just, actually this character can be in love with, I don't know, like Silver, because Silver's already in love with my OC. Like, okay, well, it can be both. It can be both. And it's not in a fun way, by the way. I can recognize when it's like fun, jokey. It's probably a child. So I'm gonna. Children shouldn't be on social media, but I'm also not gonna give them a hard time. Like, at least gotta be nice when they're at a place they don't belong. But most people are nice. Most people are just nice. They're friendly. They all say they want to eat my art. That's like a new thing. Feel so old. But, like, that's a new copy and paste compliment, I guess. I feel like the letter sucks so hard, dude. The letter sucks so hard. Just so you guys know, it's like this is the front. So you can kind of see the... So I wouldn't fuck with our brains, you know? I remember seeing comment on TikTok saying Silver's mine on or something on your Prince Philip OC post. I think that one was a joke. It's like on inbox and stuff like that. You know, I had people use my characters for their OCs in like a way to just grab them and glorify their own OC, which again, I think it was not an ill intention. I don't believe that. If I'm naive, then I'm naive. I don't care. but you know, it's like, hey, my OC is also in love with Malleus. I don't know. And I'm pretending I have an OC that will go with Malleus, right? Here is a whole story about how your Malia's partner it really looks up to my Malia's partner when they go out with Malia's. I had those things as well in my inbox. It's fascinating. And I still have suggestions for Twisted OCs. I still have them. To me, if I put somewhere, hey, don't, and you're gonna do it anyway, so you don't read, I'm not gonna tell you anything. I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm gonna ignore it. That's my right to ignore it. I ignore a lot of stuff. Again, DMs I always answer. If you have a question there, shoot them there. But I just can't put my blog forward ads. But I still get people to give me suggestions for OCs, even though I put it big, like, don't need them. When will you get an OC fulfilled? I don't know. Leave me alone. No, it's all like that's again. Just people are very enthusiastic. They're just energized and I bet they just are very. It comes from like a good place. It comes from a good place, but yeah, I agree. I do hate it when people don't read. I hate it a lot when people don't read. But I can recognize it as a flaw for me, okay? Because sometimes, yeah, I have to realize who can sit behind the keyboard or behind whatever messaging me. And that's not always someone who, how can you say this? Who really thinks before typing. Do you even plan on making more OCs, or are you good with the one so far? I have only a plan for one character. That is a partner for Jade, which, like, every single one of these characters is again a joke. I explained about her before, but I don't know. They just have to come to me, and none of them are knocking on my door right now. Like a lot of them, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't think so. I think one for Jade maybe. I keep putting that off because it's a joke. It's not a good joke. But other than that, I don't know. Yeah, well, actually I had an idea for two other ones. Team, hear me out while I pause while drawing. I bet that's super annoying all the time, but still. Here it is, team. First one. Just an idea, not actually going to be like a full-fledged character, but just an idea you play with. It's an idea you play with because I'm fun and I'm a nice person. Scully? This one's for Scully. Scully wakes up from that one thing. It's like, I don't know what he has glasses now because it's like, whoa, I've woken up from that dream. I am very thin. Waking up from that book I was in. I have very long legs. I woke up from the book I was in. And I look like this apparently. Oh, wow. And he's like, wait a second. The one thing I really remember is the outfit I was wearing. I was wearing the dopest outfit, but now I'm not anymore. I'm wearing something else. He's like, oh my god, I remember that really cool outfit. I remember that really cool outfit. Oh my god, I have no idea. It was like this. I remember that really cool outfit I wore. I need to have that outfit, right? I need to have that outfit. So he goes to this when you explain it is dumb, but then again, every single character, if I'm gonna explain every single character, they sound dumb. So is this anything new? He goes to the tailor. He's like, hello, because he's a shy boy. Oh, I have an idea for this outfit. Can you help me? And this is the outfit idea I have, and then he has very good skills of the, because he's seen wearing that outfit later in life, right? And he's like, could you please help me? Person I don't really know. And that is just like an like just a Taylor girl, you know, but she's like based off Sally. Can I get an applause for this really great backstory? She's sewing right now on like a really old sewing machine. This is the idea. Wait, am I in front of the? This is the idea. Thank you everyone. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's a figure I thought about making this into a comic, but also then never showing her face, because I already draw one girl once in the 3 months, you know. Jacques I never draw. It's hard balancing them out. But it is fun to think about. Another one I thought about. Let me. How can I look this up? Because it's. Yeah. Oh my god, perfect. So, the next one up, I said this before, I really like Ernesto. He's my favorite design from Tizard Wonderland. Better known as Fellow Honest, but I refuse to use that dumbass name. I really like him. I always really liked Honest John. He was one of my favorites. Oh, wait, oh no. He was one of my favorites. I thought our boy, Ernesto, right? Stromboli is clearly meant to be his boss. Like, someone based on Stromboli is his boss. But what if there are more people employed by Stromboli? We're calling Stromboli, but it's not Stromboli. It's someone based off of Stromboli. And they're based off these. The last one is not supposed to be those. They're supposed to be the girls. Like, three girls. And to me, of course, like, they are just there. Ernesto, you know, kind of like, amazing babes. But of course, if I have to choose one, I go with my only representation I have in the whole entire Disney universe next to this one boy in this Christmas short who was waking up Santa Claus because he was wearing his wooden shoes, and everyone, all the other kids from around the world who wanted to plan a party for Santa Claus, got mad at him that he was wearing his wooden shoes. I would, of course, go for this queen. I would, of course, go for this queen. Hello. But that's like the only thing I have. That's the only thing I have. This is the first time someone in the Twisted fandom preferred Ernesto over Fellow. Yeah, I am very much aware that I'm alone. I'm very much aware that I'm alone in this. But Ernesto is so good, especially because people do not realize that his name is Honest Fellow. You know, like Fellow Honest. I don't even remember which thing. But in Japanese, you pronounce honest as Ernesto. But that better. But you get what I mean. Honesto. So it's really close to Ernesto. It's such a good translation of his name, and people do not understand because people are like, "That's really cool. That's his name." But the twisted version of Jasmine has an awful name. I hate this fandom. I hate you guys. I'm just kidding. But that's the vision. That's the vision. I cut my strings for you. I don't really know. I only watched Pinocchio in Dutch, if I'm being honest. She takes them in the song, in the Dutch song, she takes Pinocchio to Volendam. Ik neem jou mee naar Volendam, zodra het even kan. And then yeah, maybe these are as well. That's the vision. It's not a love story. It's more like a wink in the hallway. It's a wink in a hallway. That's it. It's a wink in a hallway. But what is not a wink in a hallway is this guy. Hup. I'm not gonna... So... Oh. Oh no, this is really cute. It's so hard to call Cater cute. I'm so sorry. I just do not like Cater that much. He is fine, but it's not in his prime. Not in his prime. Also, Cater fans are usually, I don't know, like a different breed. A different breed. That's his other arm. Deal with it. Like, goes like this. Okay, it goes like this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Huh. So, and I can't believe I have to do this, but I'm gonna draw. Like, Cater's gonna be just like, hey. I always thought Cater was way taller. He felt like a bit like more like a tall boy. I thought it was like a bit tall boy. He's not. I'm actually the same height as him, I'm pretty sure. So Jacques is taller. Jacques is taller. Very important. Hey, oh my god. The back of his head. I don't want to look up a picture of Cater. I don't want to look up a picture of Cater, but I have to. Luckily for me, the Twisted Wonderland Wiki GG is in one of my most frequent visited tabs. So I can just click and get him. Oh, he did slay. I'm gonna do this one. He slayed so hard. I'm just gonna give him like different clothes because he's like out and about. Look at him. That's such a slay. Oh, that's such a slay. A lot of them were so hard slaying. Not all of them, I will say. Not all of them. But this one, such a slay. I recognize it, okay? I may not like him that much, but I recognize this is such a slay. Girly Pop Cater, hello. Yes, I love a man with a man bun ponytail. I like his pompadour. Is that what's called? Like the thing on top is like a little bit. I just joined him. Gator! Good that you just joined because I previously just said not good stuff about him. So we can pretend that never happened. Oh, he ate in this. He did eat, however, you know who ate the most? You know who ate the most? Wait. I fear the one who ate the most, in my humble opinion. For example, I think there hasn't been a card where Jamil didn't slay. However, him in this outfit, it did disappoint me. But I think the bar was set so high. So high that I was disappointed. However, the one I'm looking at it, I fear Apple slayed the hardest. Apple slate might have slayed the hardest. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And all black? Such a hard slay. Such a hard. Is he wearing a tie? Oh, he's wearing a bow. The slay factor is going down a little bit. He slayed really hard. He slayed really hard. Idia also slayed. I'm very Molly's did not slay that hard. Thank God. Thank God. Idia slayed. Silver, did he slay? Silver didn't slay. Silver didn't slay. Kaleem also didn't slay. I love Kaleem. I'm a part of the Kaleem fan club for sure, but Kaleem did not slay. Kaleem did not slay at all. Apple really locked in with this. Yes, he locked the fuck in. Absolutely. Absolutely. Phil, I'm very disappointed by his outfits lately, by his cards lately. However, he also did slay. He also did slay. He did. He absolutely also did slay. He also did slay. This is what I want. This is what I wanted. Kaleem did not slay. Let's be fucking for real here. I'm gonna show you guys him so we can... Oh, I'm getting angry just seeing him. He so did not slay. The potential... No. Oh, he did not slay at all. He did not slay at all. No. Jamil didn't slay as either. He slayed a little bit, but not like the usual standard. He tried, but anything that isn't goof, he just doesn't slay as much as he could. There is potential. There is potential for him. Who also slayed? Oh, yes. Oh, I'm seeing it again. You know who also is very high on the slay contestant? He also fucking slayed. He slayed so hard. I also remember Ace slaying, but I have to like look it up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, not really. Okay, I didn't saw his face. Like, the face locked in. Slay, lock in, right? The locked in slay. I need a little bit more face. Woof, woof. Ace could have... Ace could have given a little bit more face. He could have given a little bit more face. He could have given it a little bit more face, in my opinion. I think. Riddle did amazing. Top of the pyramid. He did great. He had like it's a different pose. It's not just I'm putting on my code. Kaleem is putting on my code. This is Kaleem in the hallway of Scarabia putting on his code because Jamil told him to, because it's a little bit chilly outside. He didn't lock in. He didn't slay. He didn't slay. He didn't. Riddle slayed. Riddle slayed. I already know that Trey didn't slay. How could he? He never does. Oh, wait. Deuce also didn't slay. I'm gonna review all of them now. Slay a bit. But I kind of feel like we're too late for a bus, but I am not aware of that yet, and he's telling me that. Right? He's like, oh no, we missed it. We're missing this bus. I'm afraid we'll not be catching this bus tonight. That's what I'm feeling with this one. That's what I'm feeling with this one. I just feel that he looks awkward to me. He looks awkward to me. He looks like he wants to tell me something that I will not appreciate that much. But not as much as I think it will. That's what I'm feeling with Deuce. That's what I'm feeling with Deuce. I'm seeing. No. Again, this is just. No. He did not aid. He did not slay. At all. No. It just feels like this could be any outfit for him, right? The only card he really slayed was the Royal Chef one. That's where he slayed. That was amazing. I will also say 2 years ago I had a dream about a new tray card, and I woke up and I drew it, and it was like a bartender tray. It was a bartender tray. I do have it somewhere. I will have to look that up. It will take a little bit, but I drew it. I sent it to my friend. Like, this is the outfit I saw and envisioned in my dream a year later. Does it look exactly like the chef, the royal chef card? No. But I'm just saying, it's not the first thing they stole from me. They also stole the... They didn't steal anything. They didn't steal anything. But it did look like that. It did look suspiciously. They obviously were looking in my brain. Cater, yeah, we already discussed Cater. Cater did not slay that much. If there's one thing about Trey, is that he's always gonna give awkward. He's gonna give average. He's so average. The thing with Leona, first of all, V-neck intact. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. If it would be buttoned up, it was like, who is this? This is not giving him. This is not giving Leona. But the V-neck is intact. We like to see more skin than usual from him. That is correct. That is nice. That's what we like. However, the pose, I think I'm not the only one who's saying it could have been more, but it does slay. He is not top 5, but perhaps top 6. Perhaps top 6. Perhaps top 6. Right? I love the flowy hair, and I love the uses of the blouse. That's Trey's whole thing. He's purposely being boring. Well, he's purposely being on my nerves. But I am a very big Trey supporter. Do not get fooled. Do not get fooled. He is the best. He is the best boyfriend material by far. Roogie, did Roogie slay? Oh, oh, absolutely not. Oh, this might be the worst. This might be the worst. He looks like he needs to shit. Like, at least smile. Like, at least smile. At least give me something in the face other than, it looks like I'm eating his last donut or something like that. That's what I'm feeling right now. Yina would have said Rookie Slade. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. She would. She would. At least he looks cute. Rookie, I love you, but what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. I am a Rookie lover, okay? He's my number 2. I have a whole top 5. Yes, I do. Do not judge me. He's at my number 2 spot. He's my number 2. I have a lot of merch for him. I love the guy. This is not it. This is not it. I forgot Reggae had a tail. Me too. This tail looks so ass. This is more like a horse tail. It's like a little ponytail. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I forgot. Oh. Talking about a sleigh. This is what I want to see when I talk about face. This is what I want to see when I talk about face. He's giving it. He just gave me the check. I have to pay him up right now. I owe him money. I owe him money. 10 out of 10. A sleigh. So good. So good. We love to see it. Absolutely amazing. Approved by me. And that is the only thing that matters. I will give some controversial opinion up next, however. I will say, not a sleigh. Not a sleigh. I just feel like, why are you walking away from me? Why are you walking away from me? I just feel like I just need a little bit more. Like, I feel like I want to feel like I am approached by him in an alleyway. This is not that. This is not that, okay? This is not the vibe I prefer seeing from him. This is not a vibe I prefer seeing from him, and that comes with this guy. Shock, out of the way. Wait. Oh. Shock, leave. This, who the fuck is this? Controversial opinion? Perhaps. Perhaps. But who the fuck is this? He's not slaying in a way I want him to slay. They're not slaying in a way I want him to say. I like Jade more than Floyd, but Floyd ate harder. Well, I do like his pose a bit better, but I'm afraid they had the same amount of food. They had the same amount of food. They had the exact same stuff on their plate. It could have been better. It could have been better, guys. It could have been better. Now, I'm seeing this again. And Jamil might be the prettiest boy. He might be the prettiest boy from the gang. I really think so. He has a lot going on. He slays. Always great use of makeup. Mysterious. I don't know. The little feather, the braids, the long hair. Are you kidding me? 10 out of 10. This, I expected more. Jamil, I expected more from you. I expected more from you, and that's why I'm not putting you on the top of the pyramid. I am not I'm not convinced. I feel like he slayed a little bit. He, like, on average, he slayed a lot. Like, if you look at artists, of course he slayed. But I am used of seeing more from him. The blazing jewel outfits could have been better in general. I'm so glad you're bringing it up because I agree. I so agree because why is it all black? Why is it all black and then you're gonna do a concert with a black background? I could not see those things anywhere. It was so hard to see. It was so hard to see. I love the outfit in general. I do kind of like it. There could have been some improvements, but it's fine. But not in the concert. What are you doing? I never seen a card where Jamil doesn't slay. Me neither. Though the new mouse detective one, is his least slaying one. And the mask for the masquerade one is also not the biggest slay, but he is the only one who could pull that off, that weird stuff. So I guess it's fine. But yeah, Jamil's post is probably my least fave. Oh, absolutely. No, I don't know if it's my least fave because oh wait, oh my god, I forgot. I forgot one. No, this might be my least fave because what is this? He's just walking. I don't know, it feels like he could have done more as well. He could have been doing more as well. He could have been doing more as well. This is a cutie. This is a cutie. I will say, there's so much you can do with robot versions of the outfits. This one is, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He's like a little cheeky boy. Um, Slaying is, well, a little bit, a little slay. But I didn't expect much slay. I don't think he should be bringing a lot of slay anyway. So, did I already share Molly's? We're gonna do him again. Bad. Leave. That's what I have to say about Molly's. Root just doesn't want to take any spotlight away from the others. You know what? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Again, he's giving nothing. He's giving nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, dude, it's I don't even know what he's doing with his hands. He's doing nothing with his hands. If he was putting on a glove, I would be like, little sleigh. Perhaps a little sleigh. But no sleigh here. But Silver's face guard is lethal. Yeah, I do agree. He has a great face, but like that's like normal, you know? Like I expect you to go beyond and beyond, above and beyond for this. This is a sleigh. I will say, this is a sleigh. This is a sleigh. This is a sleigh. Not a big heart one. Oh, I shouldn't have described it as that. It's not a huge sleigh, but it's top 10 worthy. It's top 10 worthy. It's top 10. It's top 10. But number one, what can I say? Number one is Apple. He is slaying so hard. It is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Work it. Work. Absolutely work. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm not even an Apple fan. He's one of my least favorite characters. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I feel very maternal towards him. But Idia! Oh my god, I forgot Idia. Oh. Oh, you have to know my opinion about Idia. That's really important. Because I can tell you my opinion right away. Slay! That one is so good. That one is so good. However, I do have one thing to say. I do have one thing. I do have one, and I'm gonna what is that big ass hand? Why is he buff? That doesn't feel like his body. He is slaying beyond compare. His hair is marvelous. His teeth, his lips, mwah, great. This is, but he is not that. He's way too beefy. He looks like he's wearing 3 sweaters underneath. Those are gamer heads. I just feel like he is like, like, yeah, I don't know. Look at it. That's just way too. That's like, His hands are huge. Yeah, his hands are fine. They're just broad. They're just beefy. They're just beefy. They're too thick. They're too thick. I hope you guys enjoyed my opinion about these. Me and my friend will always go way too much in depth with things like this. I always make a top 10, or not top 10, top 22 for the new cards, the new birthday cards. So it's very important. It's very important to us. Being a gross ass weeb is just a great way of enjoying your life. It's a great way of enjoying my little ride on this earth. Anyway, Keter! I love ranking stuff with my friends too. Yeah. We do presentations for one another. All that stuff. Hey, it's me, Keter. He's just like, hey. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was using his. Keter? Oh no, I lost him. I lost him for oldie. No, is this him? No. I don't have. Oh, there he is. There he is. This is a sleigh. This is a sleigh. Jacques will think this is a sleigh. Hello there. Huh. He kind of has like this hair and a pompadour. Jacques is a simp. Perhaps, Katie, perhaps he's a simp. Maybe he just really like gingers. Who knows? Jacques does not have his hair yet, you know. He too likes a man with makeup and longer hair, just like me. Jacques is so relatable. Jacques is so relatable. Do you kin him? Is he one of your alters in your system? I like to imagine Kay's secretly down bad for Jacques. I don't know. I never know. It's always hard to imagine that because, you know, they're like, this character was my nosy. The only one I don't find it hard with is Floyd liking a way too normal girl. A very normal, boring girl. That's the joke. He's just gonna wear something like... What would Cater wear from day to day? I know. Kay would try to subtly flirt, but deep down he's screaming. If there's one word in English I cannot pronounce, is that word. Subtly? Subtly? I see them having a he fell first, he fell harder type of dynamic, and it's amazing because you do not know who is the he, who is which he. Jacques Nation, rise up! There's a lot of you out there, of course, who really can Jacques. I happen to know. You know, he has fan clubs all around the world. Actually, it's really crazy. All around the world, they're saying like Jacques is like the best character ever made, stuff like that. And I'm like very humble. I'm very humble and nice person. So I'm like, you guys stop. But you know, at one point you do have to recognize that you made gold. I believe so. You know, I do want to say that yeah, he is the best character. Always fan favorite, and I get only comments about him and not about Phil needing to have a fucking partner. It's only about Jacques. It's because of the yaoi. I have never gotten a message about Jacques. I think from the 800 something, I got like 4 messages about Jacques. 4. 4 messages about Jacques. 35 about Phil's partner, whoever that may be. I think I got the most messages of everything. Of like, if I look at all the messages I ever get, the most are about Yina. Because Yina is the only one who is getting brought up on posts from other characters as well. I post Jacques, and somebody in the comments will be like, where's Yina? The most messages are about him. Her. Absolutely. Jacques is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found. But yeah, I never draw him, so duh. But well, no, I feel like he has like those types of shirts that go there, you know? Like it's a cool shirt. Also, you know, like I'm not the biggest Cater fan, however, I will defend him. A big thing about Cater, if you haven't played a game, a big thing about him is that he really, really does not like his older sisters because they used to put him in girls' clothes. And then I see people drawing Cater in the most girly clothes, like, not everyone can be a fan like me. character. But still, I'm like, not right. I guess they haven't played thousands of hours Twisted Wonderland like I do. Such losers. It's because I never sent S to graders, but if I did, you would have a lot about him. In my heart, I have them then. In my heart, I will have them. Thank you. Luigi, I have a question. Which of your OC will likely to fail a test exam but close to... will likely fail a test / exam but close to fail an exam? Yina is dumb. Yina has the worst grades by far. There's a lot of femboy cater art out there, like what? Yeah, not everyone is autistic as me. It's dumb. It's dumb. So I will make a point to never draw that. Few signs of showing that I'm hacked. I draw Jacques without a letter. I stream crypto streams, and I draw cater in feminine clothing. Those are the free signs, my dudes. Those are the free signs. I'm gonna make. I want to make like. They're just not your level of fan. They wish. They wish they. They wish they were as non-social at events like me. Oh. I just have. I'm an adult with adult money who does not go on vacations, who does not go out. So I have a lot of money for merch, and I buy so much, and it's becoming a problem. But I recently I used to have a roommate. They moved out, thank God. So now I have my whole apartment to myself. It's now like my whole apartment, blah 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 blah. So I have a bigger living room, and I'm gonna put up all my merch, not just Twisted merch. I have a lot of other merch as well. I'm gonna put it all up there, post it on the wall. It's gonna be the most weep ass living room you've ever seen. Weep ass. It's what I need. It's what I need to do. Okay? It's what I need to do. It's just me and Miss Apartment and my cat. That's what I need. I need to come into my living room and at least have 20 or so faces looking back at me with anime eyes. Do you believe the theory that Kate is based on Cinderella? Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you, I love Game Theory, but it also ruined a lot of other stuff because people are out there making theories about stuff with nothing. They just want to sound cool, they just want to sound smart. The Twisted Wonderland characters are twisted from just one character, which is clearly communicated. Everyone except for Jack, but it's just one character, and filling out a role in a story is something different than, filling a role out in a story for the main villain is something different than being twisted from them. And they're just twisted from one dude, from one character, and that's it. That's it. There's never been evidence of it being more. People just want to sound cool. They want to sound smart. They're like, well, actually, what is it? No. And if you believe it, like, go ahead. But no. And it doesn't have to. Like, not everything has to be like something secret in a game. Not everything has to be like something. He's twisted from something else. No, he isn't. Cater is the card of 4. Done. And that's fine. And we love him here. Oh, love is a big word. Oh my god, what if we put a card on his back? I'm gonna do that. 4. That's not a 4. Upside down? Is that good? We're gonna see that later. This is the card of 4, right? Yeah. This is gonna be his outfit. I see Kata dressing very 2000-ish crop tops, baggy pants. Yeah, I feel kind of like Skater Boy. He was the skater boy. He did not say see you later, boy, because he was really into him. You're welcome. Like the outfit I'm going for is shirt over shirt. Skater, he's a skater. That's like his thing that he mentioned sometimes. We never actually see him skate. Except for his dream, I think. He has a skateboard in his hand, but he's been mentioning that for years now. But I finally did something with it. But he's a skater with a mission. So I feel like he wears like a lot of skater outfits. Skater, Cater. He's a skater. Fuck, Cater is a skater. Hello, my cat. Hello, Clovis. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi. I have to pet the cat. Hello. There. Oh yeah, the roller skates in a diner event. Yeah. Yeah. He did. I was outweeped. But I just feel like he's kind of like a skater, but like in a more, how can you say this, like funner way. I feel like he just wear a lot of colors and a lot of fun stuff, but to the base it's kind of like skater. Skater is a skater. He's kind of like, hey. Galaxy and Runrig at the same time. You were linked by weakness. It's a phenomenon that sometimes happens. It is. It's very cool. Kara is just talking about stuff. I already gave him class. You wanna also give Jacques a bit of a different outfit. Great weeps think alike. Yes. Like I think Cater has like, and then like a cute belt thingy with a labubu on it or something. I'm gonna make oh, they weren't in Alice in Wonderland. Then I'm just gonna do like I wanted to do one of the cards as like a labubu thing, but there weren't really like the only two card guys you had were these or these. There were like in the movie. I only remember. No, wait. They say it was the tray, but he has a normal face. He has a normal head. That's a normal head. That's a normal head. We can do one of those. Wait, let me. I'm gonna do a cute cart soldier on his belt. It's kind of like a labubu. Alice. And I can only type in one hand because it's kind of crowded on my deck. Okay. Tis in Wonderland. Twisted. Oh my god, Twisted in Wonderland. Oh, I'm too much of a weep. Alice in Wonderland. Cart soldiers. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I was wrong. It's a great day to be wrong. Oh, It's a great day to be wrong. Here we have them. They exist. They exist. Chuck folded as quick as I would if a pretty came up to me and started talking. You know what? True. 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 This is the guy. Is it only the aces with a hand like that? No, it's not. I see different ones as well. What if I someday will put on Facecam and I log on like this? What would you guys say? Like me and 3 others. Me and the gang. Me and the boys. That's a drip. That's absolute drip. The one we'll be drawing on my belt is this one. But like cute. You know what I'm saying? Like a cute one. That's a normal day for you, true. True. I would slay. I would slay. That would be good. Ed would. Ed would. It's such a good thing I do not have face cam because I draw the best in my natural habitat, in my natural being, which is a bun somewhere located on my head, and that changes every minute. Glasses on. I usually don't wear glasses. I only wear glasses if I'm on my computer or watching a screen. I'm in my pajamas. I'm so raw, you guys. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna do like a little... We're gonna do like a little guy, but he's like cute. This is like his, this is the Labubu. This is their Labubu. Is this supposed to be like a nose? It's supposed to be a nose. They all have, oh, they all have a nose in shape of their sign. Of their theme. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But he will have... I will do the ace one. Because I think that's like a character in the movie. So, and I feel like because it always has like the 4 card on his back that he's just gonna have this one on his on here. Fashion, put it on me. Do you wanna say these clothes on me? Also, I do have a new microphone, which I'm loving. I feel like I am a bit more easier to understand. Not very well understandable, of course, because, well, there's this whole accent thing, and I go off on tangents, so I'm not that understandable, but at least it's like a little bit of crispier sound. At least I hope so. I listened to the previous stream back. I already had the new microphone. I was like, yeah, I think it works better now. It really looks better now. I'd be real sad to be born with a clover nose. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. No, the clover nose is what I can see is the clover nose is a little round one. The clover nose is a little round one. So honestly, that's like the best nose to have. See? Look, there he is with his brothers. Oh, where are he at? Bam! He has a little round nose. Honestly, that one looks the best, even. That one looks the best. The most unfortunate one is the diamonds. They're not beautiful like diamonds in the sky. They're shit. But I am very happy with the little Easter eggy. I love little Easter eggs. You know? A lot of times it's just for me, but cargo pants, there we go. Just a bowl, he got the best deal. He does. He does. Trey got the best deal. Well, it's not Trey. But you get what I mean. Here he is. Hey! I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, and this is Shock. And Shock is gonna be like, what? Oh, somebody's talking to me. I have a lower voice because I'm a bigger man. Okay, now for the outfit. First, the hair. I do really like the hatband. We're gonna keep that in. We're gonna keep the hatband in. I love headbands. Okay? We're gonna keep that in. Okay. Because this hair kind of makes no sense. Well, it kind of does, but I like to translate hairs, like the hairdos into shapes, so it's easier to replicate and it's kind of easier to recognize, right? Example. I'm gonna give you guys an example because like Anna always has a lock before in front. Always this, like, just recognizable shapes that of course need more refinement afterwards, but with just few shapes laying down you can already recognize, oh yeah, that's the hair. And I don't have that with Jacques right now, and that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to, like, I want to simplify it a little bit, and I do know that is like maybe a little bit more my style than the Twisted Wonderland style, but or we can give him a beanie and a beak. Das is like das. My God, I was German for like a second. In school again. That. And then. Ooh, do we like that? Shape language has yet to. That's a great word for shape language. Chuck definitely the type that stirs a love when speaking with a crush. Or not at all. He's like, oh. A bird beastman that just has a giant beak in the middle of their face. Actually, there are bird beastmen in Twisted Wonderland. I did not know this, so I'm not that weep as I thought I was. But wait, let me show you the. Where we at? It's like the one who's based off the zoo is a bird beastman, apparently. And I thought, how Here he is. But he has a tail that I did not see because here he is. He has a tail. Did you guys know? Or was I just... I did not know he had a tail until way later. He has a tail. And I guess feathers on top of his head as well. I thought it was just funky hair at first. I thought it was funky hair. These bands, dude. These bands. But that's a bird. That's a bird beastman. So, maybe this shock is related to another shock who was a bird beastman. He has a tail? I'm learning this right now. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, he's based off the zoo. He's based off the zoo. But, like, I don't know. I think he could have been... It doesn't feel very Zuzu to me, but... You know, they don't have to be the exact same. They don't have to be the exact same. So, you know... I do like him a lot. I think his design is really cool. And I just really like Suzu. My sister's cat is named Suzu. Zazu. No, I don't like that. What if Jacques just doesn't barely talk? What if Jacques barely talks? The original joke, because explaining jokes is really funny and really good and an amazing way to do things. What if the original original joke I had with my friend is that we were talking about who they would end up with, right? Because we're very interesting persons. And one of us made the joke, Cater will start a B&B with his husband. He will start a B&B with his husband. So that was kind of like the thing I was going off with Jacques as well. As like, Cater does all the social media. He's really good. He's like, hello, people, come to the B&B. And he meets them and agrees. And you always need a husband who does all the other work. He always does all the other work. You know, but he just does it because he doesn't necessarily want a B&B. But he's like, okay, but I do think he talks as well because Cater doesn't need a conversationalist, right? But I just think if he's nervous, he's like, oh, you know? A silent force. But he's also Bill. Wait, we need to bring Bill back. He's also this guy. And he does he does have a lot of expressions. So maybe he, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. He is terrible. He's very terrible. I actually cannot handle Cater. And another jab. Another jab. He's like, wait. That's not right. That's not right. I do like what's going on here. However, I will say it looks a little bit too much. Like, sit back. When he uses less gel. Hubby, there's guests. Please take them. They talk a little too much for me. Or something very... Oh, Cater will 100% say hubby. That's canon in my head, in my heart, in my soul, in whatever people think I think with. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. But I don't want to look. I don't want to recycle too much. I don't want to recycle too much. I'm very against recycling. Fox sea turtles. That is a known quote by me, of course. And I don't want to replicate too much. Other dynamics, because I already have a Yapper X listener in my menu, as of course these two. So I don't want it to be exactly like this, right? I don't want it to be exactly like this. So I want it a little bit different. I do want a little bit different. So maybe I think Jacques is just a bit more. I don't know. I think he also calms him down. Like he's like, you know what? Calm down. That's what he sounds like. Mm-hmm. I do think he Jacques is like, wait. Also, I'm making this up as I go. Okay, it's like, oh my god, I'm super happy. Oh my god, selfies. Pompadour zo. And then Jacques is like, don't worry, baby. Let's calm down, buddy. Do we see the vision? Do we see the vision? You know, he's like the rock in the river. I should, by the way, I should save this because I haven't saved in a while. I feel like Jacques can be kind of shy, but he is very much aware of the dynamic and wants to go for it. Right? Right? Right, team? A supportive husband. A supportive husband. Yes, 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 yes. Very supportive, very nice. Balancing. Balancing with, you know, someone who pulls him back to the real world and not the internet world Gator get lost in. Yes! Exactly. Exactly. You can stay. That's why I hired you. For these types of things. But he is flustered right now. But I want this to be a bit different. I want this to be a bit different because like I don't want him to look. Of course, you're always gonna have characters who look a little bit like one another. You know, like one hair piece that looks a little bit the same as that one. However, the one I want to avoid the most is Sebak because that's also like a reptile boy, right? We can't have all reptile boys look the same. Me personally, I know that all reptile boys are not family and are not the same. Because I look at character first before I look at the reptileness of a boy. So, you know, we can all be like that, but I do. So, you know, me being really good and the best I don't want to give. I think this is throwing me off. This little thing here. Yeah, this is better. This is better. Huh. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. I wanted to have a little bit longer hair. There. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I truly deeply thought they were family. Like, green hair is family to Trey. Oh, yes, he's old. Yes, he's also family to Trey and to Sebek. It's all the same. We don't talk about the anime giving his ma and pa brown hair. Trey's parents? I forgot. I will be very honest with you. I watched the anime with a friend. I couldn't do it alone. Uh, if it was just the anime and I did not play the game, I would have probably stopped halfway through and thought it was shit. I will be honest. I will be honest. So I don't think I don't remember that. Some parts were really good. Some parts were really fun. Like, I loved seeing Riddle more, blah 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 blah. But a lot of I just like the books in general. The books in general, dude. But this hair, I'm very happy with. I'm very happy with this hair. Let me. I do think Trey's father needed to have dark green hair. Not the exact same shade as his son, but like dark green. So I totally agree. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And also, he needs some jewelry. Like, I think he's like he's cool. He's cool. He's very cool, so he has. Okay, for now, for clothes, because we can't let him be naked. Right? Okay, 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 okay. Or should I say, okay, K? Follow me for more jokes. First, should we take inspiration from the little shock up there? No, I don't think so. Like, he's put he's like lifting things up and put them somewhere else. There's a better way to say this in English, but it's not coming to me right now. But he's doing a lot of stuff. He's doing a lot of lifting. He's doing a lot of lifting, doing a lot of stuff. So I feel like he needs a little bit like comfortable clothes. So I do think I'm gonna go back to this outfit a bit. But let's also. I think our boy Bill just wears a turtleneck. Yeah, he just wears a turtleneck. I'm gonna do just a turtleneck. no. Yes. So, okay. Well, like, handyman, yeah, more handyman clothes, but I feel like this is just a little bit too boring. He definitely seems like he would wear comfortable casual clothes. Agreed. Agreed. Perhaps just this. You can just draw. It's that I'm just so happy with Cater's outfit here. I already have a vision for the colors. I'm already happy with his outfit, so I don't want to, like... I want to do a good outfit for Jacques. Because I care about him. I want him to have a good... I want him to have a good time. And be himself. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. Alright. Popping in at work to say hi. I love your art and you're awesome. Have a fun day today. Thank you. You also have a fun day at work. And thank you so much for your kind words. It inspires me to draw this outfit. Also, maybe... Okay, wait. Wait. How do I look this up? Ooh, I will just do it in Dutch for sure, but I don't even know how to do it. Is it this I'm looking? Is it this one? It is. I think it is. I'm thinking about something like this, maybe. But then, like, not that weather related. Something like this, maybe. So it's still casual, but like not. I don't think he's not gonna have a hood. But like something like this. I think. Let me cook something up in my brain. And sometimes I just have to stare at it and it comes. Yes. I think I have something. Sir. To the left. I think maybe this. So we can kind of have the turtleneck from Bill. So, you know. Mm-hmm. And then we can do a little bit more fun colors, right? What if, wait, you have a lot of times like two lines at the side of of the hands. What if we put this? It's a letter. Yes, it's a letter. And maybe has some like keys on here because he does give kind of generous vibes. He does give kind of generous vibes. I'm feeling it so far. Yes, yes. You see the vision. Yes, yes, yes. Right, 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 right. You can stay. You have my permission to stay. Yes, 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 yes. And with that, we have the little ones. There we have that one. Now, I think I'm just gonna do the liner in my own time, and then we're gonna do one other sketch of an interaction a little bit quicker, so we have at least a little bit of variety. Oh my god, variety. They have a little bit of different things, so we're gonna do like another couple interacting with one another. Which guys would you want to see? Which guys do you want to see interacting with one another? Cleaning those files up. And I will draw those later on. I'm gonna do one more interaction and then I'm gonna go to Sleepyland. Or I can give another top 22 slay or nay countdown. That's also something we can do. No one wants to see that. Jamil, no, not Jamil and his friend. No, because I have not figured out their dynamic yet. I have not figured out their dynamic yet, and that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. So he's the only one. He's the only one off the menu. I drew her once. I have no idea. Leona, as a reward for slaying so hard. We could do Leona. We could. Oh, hello. Do you also want Leona? Yeah. Okay, we can do these two. And what will they do? I will say I imagine their dynamic to be completely mostly like just professional until later on. And of course they birth Obi. Because he's canon. She's not canon in any way, shape, or form, of course. Obi, however, is totally canon, of course. One of my favorite drawings I ever did, but that's also because I have just the biggest weakness for babies is the baby Obi drawings. Those are my favorites because it's a baby and I love the baby so much. Look at the baby. I really like babies. Should I draw Dicky? Where's the other baby? Yeah, this baby. This is my favorite drawing I ever did for Twisted Wonderland. because it's a baby. Ah, just like how you are a baby, my cat. Look in your mond. Hi. Hi, Leaford. We can draw these two. We can draw these two. Not the baby. Not the baby. But what? Doing what? Tell me. Although this comic has been interpreted wrong all the time as well, because I feel like I don't communicate some storylines pretty well, or some jokes, or some dynamics and things like that, because I generally wanted him to be happy that he is playing chess. His tail is like kitty wagging, and people are like, oh my god, he's so in love. No, I wanted him to be happy because he was playing chess. I feel like he would be happy playing chess. That was generally a reason. But I think I'm gonna in the future do a little bit more just arrows in the comics of like, oh, totally happy because he's playing chess, would be in this case. It's gonna be in the future. But yeah, let's I have an idea. I have an idea for something. I have an idea. You won't see her face that well, so it's still No, I don't know. An idea was maybe Leona being forced to wear the uniform properly. That's an idea. Would love to hear suggestions if anyone has them. Not because I'm not creative tonight or something. No. It's just, I'm just like a people pleaser, and I like to hear other people say things. I like to give other people the microphone from time to time. It's just how I am. And it's not because this idea sucks. No, I don't feel this. Leona teasing her. Oh. But he has so much respect for women. The heart is dynamic. Why did I choose these two? Oh? I don't know if you guys can hear this, but my cat is eating his... What are they called in English? Like little cookie things? Yeah. What if it's like... My God. I thought it was here at home. I was so confused where the sound was coming from. No, it's my cat. And now he stopped eating. What if it's like... It's always hard because I always use the ears to anchor where I want the face, but the Beastman folk ears are up there. They're way up here. It's kind of like, she's trying to help me with school. Because her job is just, you know, to have him do the exams good or something. I don't know. I got Leona sharing her one of his favorite books. It would be cute if he feels comfortable enough to share his interest with her. That would also be cute. That would also be cute. Let me first... Can I draw without a reference? Probably not. Oh, here. I need your face, sir. There we go. I really hate the suits. Should we just draw them in cash? I'm just gonna draw in cash up close. I don't have to draw the suits. Oh, because drawing the suits is just... I just don't like drawing the suits. That's why I try to avoid them as much as I can. I don't think he's hot enough. I think he looks good in every angle, but this is just... have to stretch my shoulders a bit. Stretch. I feel like this is already him sharing his interest. And again, we don't recycle. We don't recycle. Look at his dumbass background. Wow. Oh my god. It's even worse up close. My god. Who let me get away with that? My god. I don't know, dude. Let's spark it. Let's spark it. It has to come to me, and it's not coming. It is not coming. I'm just gonna think of an interaction and see who fits it. Well, having a little drink. Yum, 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 yum. I am very happy with the Jacques, however. I'm very happy with the Jacques. We finally drew Jacques again. So we have that going on for us. Okay, we have that going on for us. Too bad for my shoulder, dude. I sacrificed his shoulder for this guy. Ow. Ow. What if? I always have to like place the little 3D models in my head where I want to have them. I don't want another like one is facing forward and other one we see from the back. Stargazing, water bottle. My creative mojo is suddenly like drained. It's suddenly like drained. In the meantime, do you guys want to see my top pajamas? Of course you guys do. Do I have it here? Wait, oh my god, where is it? I have to show you guys my amazing opinion. There we go. Oh yeah, I also I'm a cat person and my friend is a dog person. It was like, okay, what kind of dog breed is everyone? And then I'll do whichever cat breed everyone is. So that's the first one. So that's what all these are. However, I also have a top. Oh no, did I shuffle them around? I shuffled them around. I shuffle them around. I'm gonna keep. Had such a good top. Had such a good top. Wait, maybe you can find it. It's gone. It is gone. Unfortunately. Huh. Well, if you ever wondered what cat breed every boy would be, in my humble opinion, don't wait any longer. Don't wait any longer. I will not be. You cannot change my mind on these. You cannot change my mind on these. I feel like I'm right. They're really bad. Oh, I forgot most about these. But I do agree with myself. I do agree with myself. I do agree with myself. I personally do have a Mollius at home, which is unfortunate. But considering my relationship with Mollius, but it is what it is. I had to face the truth. I had to face the truth. This is so real and cute. Thank you. Thank you. It took me way too long. Oh, it took me way too long. I also made one for the Pokemon starters, which Pokemon starter everyone would have. Also very important. Also very important. The new one's not included. I do not agree with every single one of these. I think they still can be better. I think they still can be better. Because Jamil is a snake, but I just don't feel like he would have Snivy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like he would have Snivy. However, Molly's being Charmander, I will not, and I say not, be persuaded for a different opinion. Molly's is Charmander, 100%. An overrated dumbass dragon. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Sylphia's Totodile, also 100%. Ace is Scorbunny, 100%. You cannot change my mind. Cater is Chikorita, again, cannot change my mind. It's impossible to change my mind on that one. But other than that, maybe some of them are a little bit, yeah. I know a lot of people like the new owl for Sebek. Like from the newest starters. I just think he's more of a Totodile dude. I just think he's more of a Totodile. Very important. Very important. So yeah, I will not be taking any criticism on this. I will stay in a world where I believe that I'm right. It's where I'm comfortable. Because I am right. Especially Molly's, dude. Especially. Silver is Squirtle. Do we see the vision? Maybe Squirtle, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Squirtle is better off with Deuce. Because he was also in a gang. And I know it's not meant to be like exactly that Squirtle. It's just that he would have a Squirtle. However, I've only seen Well, there are multiple ones, but with starter-wise, I've only seen Squirtle be capable of joining a gang. So perhaps those should be switched. Perhaps those should be switched. Hmm. 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 It's difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult. This is still under construction. It's still under construction. I still would have a sobble. Hi, Scala. But I feel like these are mostly correct. These are mostly correct. He gives water type to you? Yeah, maybe he does, huh? Maybe he does, huh? Maybe he does. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh yeah, okay. No, I get it. I get it. I get what's going on. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Okay, let's switch them. You convinced me. You convinced me. Would Silver have a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur though? Do you think that's correct, or is that? I don't think Silver is a grass type though. You could argue Fines, Thorns, but Silver does sleep in a grass lab plus all the animals. That's also a good point. I thought about giving him, God, what is his name again? This one? But I thought he had like the same little hood as Jamil. But that also isn't like a perfect fit. That also isn't a perfect fit. And I also think this one, I don't think if this Poplio, I don't think that's a perfect fit either. But Kaleem should have a water type because of his spell. But I don't know if Poplio is very funny though. Poplio is a very jolly little thing. So maybe that fits. I don't know, dude. But other than that, I am happy with this list. It's very important to do these floss exercises. I made this I think last year. I made this no, I think I made this 1.5 years ago. That's what I'm doing with my free time. That's what I'm contributing to the friendship of me and my friend. That's what we are doing. Let's just do the line art of this dude. Because I cannot think of a different scene to draw. We're not gonna do a whole lot of like correct. I'm just gonna do very rough. I did the same with these two, only this is very rough. It's the same vibe we're gonna go with for these. I think it fits Colleen very well. It's a show Pokemon just like he wants to party with everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We return to lizard band time, indeed. Indeed. There you go. Some cool ass piercings, cause he's cool. Yep. It's Meister with the letter man. He is the letter man. He sends letters. I'm drawing this character based on Bill. There we go. Oh. Based on Bill. So he also has a letter. He's a letter man. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like this texture, I think. Like, or is that weird? Neck muscles there. And Jacques climbs the ladder, I'll climb him. He is climbable. He is afraid of heights though, so he has a hard time on that ladder. I think I once said that somewhere. I got people like, what is Jacques all about? And like, I think someone else was like, I think he's afraid of heights. I'm like, sure. Somebody also sent me a message like, do you take birthday requests? Can Daphne's birthday be on 19th of June? So that's her birthday now. I still have to. I will draw a birthday scene later on next week because it's almost her birthday. Someone was like, "Can this be your birthday?" I was like, "Sure." Me not having to think, great. Mm-hmm. Are you going to post this later? I would love to see it on Instagram, please. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight because, well, maybe I will. We'll see. It's a it's a very quick sketch, so perhaps I could still do it. And then I'll put the other stuff on Instagram too. I usually don't just put one drawing. I mostly put multiple drawings up on Instagram to I don't know. I even don't know. I don't want to like post just small things all the time. I don't even know why. Because on TikTok I don't do it because just that feels like I have to do a little bit more. And also such a waste of but we can have done some drawings to compile together. This one and the other one. And I still have the other little comic I made with Daphne and Corabella. All combined in one big happy post. There's a little bit buffer. As discussed early on, you can never go too thick. But he's still not as like swole, as beefy as Nina, and that's how it's supposed to go in a world, isn't it? Where's my example? I had an example of that. It's called. Well, we're just gonna have to believe in ourselves. You're a pile poster and a single post spammer. That's me. I was so afraid to like post a little bit too much. I don't even know why, but like if it's just one thing. I also feel like it doesn't do as well if it's just one thing. I put out on a video on Instagram. It's the worst numbers I've had in a year. And that also is just like one thing, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's because it's a video that also apparently doesn't do that well. Yep. Just gotta do some random stripes. I would like... There's like a little fish, actually. I'll have to remember that if I ever draw a fish character with chill clothes. Hands. I draw them sometimes. It's like a little bit of, ooh. You know, he's a hard worker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had like the hand thing down, and I think it was last year I made a commission for someone. Was it for a game? I think it was for a game, and they said back like, "Hi, the character is missing one finger." So it sometimes still escapes me. I made a character with 4 fingers who was supposed to have 5. Luckily, they caught that. I don't mind drawing hands that much, but they do sometimes get annoying. For some reason, I actually really like, well, really like is a big word, but I actually kind of like drawing feet, because they're kind of like hands. I wanted to get better at them, drawing like bare feet, you know? But I actually kind of annoy them. And I drew them without a reference this week. I was like, hey, you know what? It's okay. They're kind of... feet are not the best thing to look at, but they're kind of fun to draw. Was it also be? It's also gonna be. Also gonna be sippers. Uh-huh. I should have to draw the ladder. I have to draw the ladder. This is gonna be like the most basic ladder ever, okay? It's not gonna be one like those industrial ones. We don't have time for that. It's gotta be a normal ass ladder. A ladder. It's a really long ladder, so. Jack like fishing or just really like fish? No, those are like those. It looks like it's one of those sippers who is like with a thing attached. So it looks like, and then it looks like a fish, but it's not a fish. It's not actually a fish. Hmm. Pans. We'll get him next time, boys. I'm just gonna merge these layers so it's. Don't think too much, but I will keep the letter thingy on the side. But we're gonna do that with coloring. This is how all letters look. This is how all letters look. This cartoony ass letter. Shit. It doesn't need to be perfect. If it is perfect, then the sketch looks even more sloppy. So wow. There you go. Perfect. Wow, it's the best letter I ever saw. On the other hand, when it's sketches like this, it doesn't have to be real accurate. It can be whatever we want to be. This hand is way differently positioned than the other one, but that doesn't matter. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, the letter thingy we're gonna do later on. Some more stuff here. Some hair. It is nice to see you're still here. I followed you since 2020, but not anymore because busy and stuff. 2020. The craziest part is I've been on the internet for like 12 years posting on it. 12 years. Actually, I can give you like a proper proper timeline right now. 14 years. I've been on the internet for 14 years. So 2020 doesn't even feel that long ago. What does feel long ago is me going to the toilet. So I'm gonna go real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And we're back. Whew. Did I accidentally? Yeah, it's back. Okay. A little bit of a face. I like this. Like that. There he is. Like a smile, because he's super happy. Tasty lizard, ew. He just really likes kind, extroverted guys. You can't help it. A little bit of like a skater look. I've been told multiple times before that I'm not good at drawing asses. Well, it's a baggy pants. It's a baggy pants, okay? It's baggy, so it will be fine. I want to draw the little man. I want to draw the little man. He's my favorite from this whole drawing. The little man. We all have our weaknesses, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. I will finish this line art and then I'll call it a night. I think I'm gonna call it a night, and then I'm gonna hopefully finish this tomorrow. Maybe do some other sketches off grid. And then we finally have some Jacques. We finally have some Jacques in the house. Now all those two people can finally say, "Oh my god, I got what I asked for, more Jacques." I need this so much. I'm just a very given person, you know. I'm just a very given person. Oh, let's do some, and like a little chain, I think. Just a chain. He's just gonna wear a chain because he's cool like that. Not a cargo pants. I love giving characters cargo pants. I love giving them cargo pants. Well, actually, should not be stopping there. That's way past ass. And then I hate that. That makes his ass look even worse. No back pockets. No back pockets. No back pockets, Ram. I don't think anyone's gonna give me crap about not drawing back pockets. And if they will, fair point. It's gonna be a fair point. What can I say? Just a hand with nails, because we all have them. And he's just like, yo, do you know where like this is? I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. No one care. Not something very interesting. Oh, you can't see that. One of these little pin thingies. Bobby pins, also known as. Oh my god, hey. I love letters too. Now you have them. Now you have Jacques all for yourself. Especially one that doesn't go up that far, because I hate heights. Did I mention I was afraid of giants? Jacques will fall on his knees. He will fall on his knees. Anyway, there we have the line art, the introduction. We did something, you guys. How amazing. However, my eye is itching. My will to sleep's itching. And I will be calling it a night. Thank you so much for everyone who's coming to see these. always fun, always amazing. And yeah, uh yeah, see you some other time. I'm gonna finish these later on. Look at a dumbass little letter. But yeah, thank you and have a great rest of your day.